Hi there and welcome to another episode of the Business Automation Show. My name is Uwe, I'm the founder of InvoiceBerry, a simple and fast way to create, send and manage your invoices as small business owner or solopreneur. Today we're looking at how to automate the signing of new client contracts or any other agreements or contracts with your clients. And we can automate that with SignNow, Zapier and InvoiceBerry. The use case would be that whenever we add a new client to our InvoiceBerry account, we want to send them a contract. This could be a retainer contract, this could be for new clients. So the use case would be for coaches or cleaning companies, for web developers, for designers, for agencies, for anyone who works on client projects or who has monthly or weekly or quarterly retainers, or similar cases where they first want to get a client to sign a contract in case the project goes over budget, or similar cases. So let's look right into it. I'm on the SignNow website and let me get into my SignNow account. So the first important thing is I have to go to my documents and I have to upload my actual contract. So I click here on upload. I've got a sample contract. I'm just gonna upload it into my account. Let's keep this as a document. We could also set up a template, but in this case I just want it as a document. Okay, I just say save and continue, and let me check. Okay, here's the line for the signature. I just drop one here and I go here and I drop the other signature here and I just click on continue. Okay, so the document has been saved. So here you see our sample contract. As I mentioned, you could also now go to templates and create a template out of that contract. But for this use case, we just leave it like this. And let's go to Zapier. And now we search for InvoiceBerry. And we search for SignNow. So let's talk about triggers shortly. When do you want to send that contract or that document to be signed? Whenever you maybe create a quote, if your customer is happy with the quote, they can sign the contract, and then you can just in InvoiceBerry with one click turn that quote into an invoice and send to them. That might be an option. Or whenever you set up a new client, you might want to send them your standard terms and conditions. Or whenever you create a new invoice for them, because maybe it's a project-based invoice, you want to just send out that document. In that case, if you keep sending weekly or monthly invoices, it might keep sending the documents, so you might not want to do that. In my case, I just say new client, and then as the action, let's look at actions here. We can just invite them to sign, which we will do, but you could also create a document based off a template and then invite them to sign. In this case, I just say I invite them to sign. I click on try it. And now we have to connect our InvoiceBerry account with Zapier and then our SignNow account with Zapier. So let's click here and click on sign in. Okay, so InvoiceBerry wants the API key and API password. So let's just go to our InvoiceBerry account, click on settings, main settings and integrations. If you haven't requested an API key yet, just click on the button to request one. You should see it here. You can just click on copy and drop it here. Go back to InvoiceBerry, click on copy and put here the password and click on yes, continue. Okay, perfect. So our InvoiceBerry account is connected. Let's click on continue. And now a test trigger is happening. Let's just click here on the button. If you haven't created any clients in your InvoiceBerry account yet, you now have to create a client for this to work. I've already got my client. I click on continue. And now I have to connect my SignNow account. Click on sign in. Now let's click on grant access. Perfect. Our SignNow account is also connected to Zapier. Now we have to set up the action of our Zap. And let's go here step by step. So let's click on document and here it loads a list of all your documents in your account. This has to be a document, I think, without anyone attached to it, any signer attached to it yet. Otherwise it won't load. So let's click here on it and then from email. Okay, select my email and to email. So this would be your client's email address. The subject, new client agreement, let's say. It's a message. Hi. Let's use the first name. Hi, Phil. Please sign this contract to get started. You can redirect them somewhere and then you can just click on continue. All right, so this is the information we will be sending to SignNow, and let's click on test action. Okay, perfect. So the invite was sent. Let's have a look in our email account. Okay, so I received an email here. You send a document. Okay, so this is my copy of the document, and then to my other email address, which is my, test client, that email address received the document to be signed. All right. Once you're happy about it, just don't forget to click on publish, so the automation will happen every time you create a new client in your InvoiceBerry account. Thanks a lot for listening, and if you need any help with this automation or any other automation, please feel free to reach out. Happy invoicing and bye-bye.